everybody, thanks for tuning in. You're listening to the live Optibotimus call-in show. If you cannot see me, it's all you see is the Team Botimus thing on there. That's because I'm using my camera right now to broadcast over on Ustream. You can go on over to Ustream. It's ustream.tv/user/Optibotimus, something like that. The link is in the video description here. So if you want to go over and you want to actually look at my face and see me dance, I'm not really dancing, although I was just kind of moving my arms around. You can come over and you can do that. Otherwise, we're just going to hang out here. I'm going to take some calls. I'm going to do my best. Again, the rules are quite simple. Call in. I'm going to answer your call. But then as soon as you ask your question, I'm going to have to move on to the next person. Get your question out there. Have a question ready to go. Get the question out there. I'm going to answer it as quickly as possible, but then I have to hang up on you and have to go to the next person because I want to try to get through people, and I always end up not getting through as many people as I would like to. So I'm going to be switching my Skype name, which is just Optibotimus. You'll see just the Team Botimus logo, or you might see me next to a big giant statue. But everybody always asks me, what Optibotimus is it? It's very simple. If you just look, it's just Optibotimus. The other people have there's like a George, and then there's somebody else. Like you click on their name, there's other stuff added on. So we're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna go. I see my buddy Heesh. We're gonna say Hey Heesh, what's up, sir?
Hey Paul, how you doing?
I'm doing well, my friend. How are you doing?
Well, I'm fine. I'm just calling you.
Oh, all right. Well, what can I do for you?
So the question that I have is after you buy the Transformer, you enjoy it, you review it, sure, and then you put it up and you display it.
Sure.
What more can you do with it?
That's about it.
That's really all you do. You play with it. Because my brother's always been picking on me about this, and there's a lot of stuff. What?
That's all you can really do with it. I mean, if you're young, I know you're young. I don't know. Do you sit there and do you play? Do you have epic battles with your figures?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay. I mean, I didn't do that after a while. I stopped playing with them. I just put them in my shelf. I display them and I collect them, and then I just sit back and every now and then I'll just kind of look at them and appreciate them, and that's about it. That's all you can do. If you're not playing with them anymore, you're then collecting them. So you tell your brother. I know your brother. You tell him to stop being mean to you. Stop picking on you. Because I know his mother too. I'll get him in trouble. That's what I'll do. I'll do it. But I'm going to go to the next caller. Is that okay? I'm going to see.
Can I just ask you one more question?
You can ask me another question. I know you. What you got?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
crap. I completely forgot about it. All right, you should go to the next caller.
Okay. Well, I'll see you tomorrow anyhow, right?
All right. Yeah.
All right. We'll talk tomorrow, my friend. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye. That was Heesh, boys and girls. The one and only Heesh. We got Steven. This is TF Sentai fan. Hello, sir.
Hey.
You didn't think I was going to answer your call, did you?
I didn't think so.
I tricked you. See? So do you have a question for me, or did I catch you totally unprepared?
Oh, no. You didn't catch me unprepared.
Okay. What you got for me? Hit me.
All right. So question is, what do you think of the Wave 3 combiner?
Honestly, I don't know. But I'm going to. So I'm sticking to my guns here. I'm going to go to the next call.
All right.
I'm going to answer your question though. But this is it. I'll tell you guys the secret. I don't know what my opinion of the Wave 3 is going to be yet, but I will tell you that I will have reviews of them starting not next week, but the week after. I should have them probably Monday through Wednesday of this next coming week. I'm going to start doing videos. So if you're following me on Twitter or Instagram, you'll probably see pictures, probably also on Facebook. If you got me on those places, you'll probably see pictures posted here on next week. As soon as I get them, I'm going to get them as soon as I can, and then we're going to go for it. So let's see. Who we have. Let's see. We're going to go to Andrew. Andrew, are you there? Andrew.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, Andrew? How you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
Good. What can I do for you? What you got some questions? You want to know something? What you want to know?
I want to ask you, I might have asked you this before, but I want to see a combiner with Bruticus. Do you know anyone?
Here's the thing, Andrew. I do not know. I didn't think, and thank you for your call, Andrew. I'm doing good. I'm proud of myself. I'm getting people's calls. I don't have any secret information, Andrew, but what I will tell you is that Hotspot coming up in the new Wave 3 Combiner War figures looks a lot like the Combaticons Onslaught. Doesn't he? I think he does. So we might. I didn't think we were going to get one because of how soon we got, it wasn't that long ago that we got the Fall of Cybertron Bruticus. So I think we actually might get one. So San Diego Comic-Con is coming up here in a couple months. Who knows what they'll tell us? We'll see. So, but it looks like them, right? It looks like them. So let us see. Who we got now? Going here, we got Evan. Hello, Evan.
Hello. Oh, no.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Oh, turn your volume down in the background.
How about now?
That sounds better.
Is that better?
That sounds much better. That sounds much better. What can I do for you, sir?
Hey, Mom, come here real quick. Mom, come here.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Just say something. Just say something.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, Mom.
Wait, okay.
Evan's mom.
Okay, now say something because my mic has to be plugged in.
Hello.
I heard her. I heard her, Evan.
Oh, you did? Well, I don't know. I didn't know. So
That's okay. I was saying hi to her.
Let's
the
go.
whole
oh, well,
time.
my mic. Well, I have it set up where I have to have my headset in and everything, but
Oh, well, you did a very bad job because I could hear her perfectly fine.
oh, well, sorry.
How are you doing on this wonderful evening, Evan?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Good.
good right now.
What can I do for you?
Well, I wanted to talk Transformers.
Ooh, I like Transformers. What do you know about Transformers?
I have secret information on Transformers 5.
You have secret information?
Not like you think though. Not like you would think.
Okay.
But I know some of what the plot's gonna be.
Oh, okay. Enlighten us. Let us know what you think.
Okay, well, there's this thing. I watched this other Raging Nation or whatever on YouTube. He's just all about Transformers and everything.
I know.
He wrote down this one thing that Michael Bay put out about it. They said that they're gonna bring in. I think they're gonna bring in like Hot Rod to the Transformers 5, and then obviously Optimus, left Earth to go find his creators.
He did.
And everything.
He did.
And now they're gonna say that his creators, they're gonna. I don't know whether this is true or not. Whether it is, if it is, I hope not. They said that Mike Bay says they're going to kill off Optimus, and then Hot Rod's going to turn into a Rodimus Prime and lead the Autobots from there.
Well, Michael Bay likes killing people.
Well, Ironhide. Let's see, Ironhide, Ratchet, Jazz.
Yeah. I mean, everybody else is dead, so
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of likes killing people. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
Because Optimus has been in all of them, but I mean, he's just been in every single thing. And I don't know this because I don't really watch G1. Did he die? Did he die in G1?
Optimus Prime
killed him.
Optimus Prime did die in G1, but he came back to life later on. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's. I'm just happy that we're still getting movies. I mean, it's
my parents were actually watching it downstairs. So
which one? Which one are they watching?
the very first one, the 2007.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm glad. I can't believe you answered again because that was like 2 weeks ago. Because I actually had a question on the Iron Man thing.
Well, I mean, I see the names. I don't know who I'm clicking yes to, but that's all right. So cool, Evan.
I was actually the one that asked you where to find Hound and everyone like that.
That's in the chat room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's me.
I honestly, right now, because I mean, you might get lucky in some stores still, but I honestly don't know if a lot of places are still having them, because now you got the Robots in Disguise line coming out. You got the Combiner Wars stuff coming out. I think they're trying to get rid of their movie stuff, so there might not be a lot of that out there. So you might have to go on like TF Source or Big Bad Toy Store.
That's where I was thinking.
Yeah.
When you said that, I was like, ooh, Big Bad Toy Store. And then and then, so, within that, I'm actually thinking about getting the Primal Studios Drift figure when it comes out. Do the payment plan, obviously.
Yeah.
So.
You got to do the payment plan. I mean, anybody's who's got, I mean, if you got the money that you can just wait till it comes out and do it, but everybody should be doing the payment plan on there, just because it makes it so much easier. And you're not, I mean, you're young still, but it's like me as an adult. If you're taking one of your bills that you pay monthly and throwing it out the window to buy a statue of a Transformer, something's wrong with you.
Dude, my parents freaked out when I told them about that. They were like, $1,200? Are you retarded? Yeah. Well, they didn't say retarded, but they were thinking.
They were probably thinking that you were. Yeah. I mean, but I mean, it is. I look at it this way: those things are absolutely pieces of art.
Yeah, and one more thing before I go. I wanted you to hear this, and I didn't want to send you a video because I thought I was going to laugh at it, so I'm going to do it right straight now for everyone there. Do you want to hear my impression of Megatron and Galvatron? Which one would you rather hear, Megatron or Galvatron?
Give me your Galvatron. Everybody does Megatron. Let's see what you got for Galvatron.
My brothers, today I grant you your freedom, and from now on, you are commanded by me. Rise up, go find my seed, and detonate the seed in the largest city.
It's not, but you got a lot of throat, like stuff in your throat when you're doing that one.
There's nothing in my throat when I do that. That's full voice. I don't put spit or anything in my throat.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you got like marbles in there. That's pretty good. See, there it is. There it is. Cool, Evan. Very good.
I'll send you some. How about this? I'll try to work on some new impressions. Like I'm trying to work on Drift, Crosshairs. Ain't no friggin' way I'm standing out with them. No way. No way. And I'll email you some more videos. How about that?
That works for me. That works.
Okay.
Cool. All right, Evan. All right, Evan. I'll talk to you again.
Okay.
All right. Bye, buddy. That's not easy to get. That wears your throat out fairly easily. All right, we got Mace. Mace, what's up?
Hi, hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. Are you having is it late where you are? Are you going to get in trouble for being up late? I don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Oh, I'm not getting in trouble right now. I'm allowed to stay up right now.
All right, I'm just checking. I'm just making sure. I don't want people to be like, you know what? I don't want you watching that Optibotimus. He keeps you up too late. I'm just saying. All right, what can I do for you, Mace? I'm looking at your picture here from Skype. Is that Mr. T with a lightsaber?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't even know where to go with that one. I'm just gonna leave that. I'm leaving that one alone. What can I do for you on this Saturday evening?
I was wondering, what is your favorite Transformers Masterpiece figure?
Oh, geez. Thank you, Mace. Thank you for asking one of the most difficult questions. I'm turning around. You guys can't see this because I'm not on camera. But I'm looking back here. My favorite Masterpiece. I really got to say, I'm really very impressed with Optimus Prime, MP10, and probably that Sideswipe mold. That's probably my favorite. You got Sideswipe, Sideswipe and Red Alert. Those are probably the best ones, but I got to go with Optimus Prime. I just think that the engineering on that is really quite impressive. But so I hope that works for you. We're gonna talk to Nick. Nick, what's up, young man? Nicholas. Hello, Nicholas.
Wait, are you talking to me?
That's
Oh my
you.
gosh, you actually answered.
Oh, see,
Oh,
duh,
yeah, I'm
surprise.
sorry. I have like 3 things going on at once. Adobe Shockwave Flash Player just stopped working. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh
It's
man,
okay.
I don't know if you remember, but last time you did this, there was one point where you answered somebody named Nick, and it was like really built up. And for a moment, I thought, oh, he's talking to me.
And it
And
wasn't
then
you.
I'm like,
And it wasn't you.
oh.
I'm sorry. Well, okay. What can I do? I'm going to give you a couple minutes here. Let me make it up to you. What do you want to talk about?
Okay, well, the first thing I want to talk about,
Sure.
Beast Wars. You got the original series, which mostly takes place in prehistoric times. And that's really cool and all. But then Beast Wars 2 and Neo comes along, and they take place like millions of years in the future.
Yeah.
And there aren't any humans. Earth isn't even called Earth anymore. So much has changed.
Sure.
And the Maximals turn into normal animals that we already have today.
Sure.
Doesn't that seem such a missed opportunity?
It's pretty stupid.
Like they should have future animals, come up with completely new things. Like, see how things would have evolved in that amount of time. I'm just wondering, do you think there is potential in such a toy line or a story, a series, character designs, all that
Honestly,
for, future Beast Wars?
Honestly, from a toy perspective, I think that they could have a lot more fun with it because they're not constrained by creating a rhinoceros that transforms into a robot. If they had a crazy looking animal that transformed into a robot, I think it would be a whole lot easier. I've always said for the longest time that it's easier, like the G1 toys, it was easier to make, and even today, by today's standards, if you don't have to make something that really does look like something, then it's probably easier for a toy designer. You know what I mean? If you got Bumblebee and you got to make him look like a Camaro, that's probably a little bit harder than taking Bumblebee and making him look like a futuristic car like they did with the Generation line in terms of making him look like his IDW car. It doesn't really look like any other car. It's a car, but it doesn't look like a specific car. So I think it's a little bit easier for them to do that kind of stuff. I think doing animals would probably be easy as well. Just make up a weird 4-legged beast-looking thing that doesn't really look like, say, a lion, but you just make up some kind of an animal, throw it out there, like, boom, this is Quick Strike. I can't believe that's, of all the Beast Wars figures, that's the one that pops in my mind. Wow, that was random. But yeah, I think they could do pretty good with a futuristic kind of animal sort of show. That'd be fun.
The thing is, they don't even need to, base them all on. I mean, they don't even need to go crazy with the animals. They can just make something that looks kind of like a futuristic rat that has a longer body now and is fast like a cheetah or something.
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
I don't want to promote myself too much, but there's one character design that I didn't even really make the animal mode. I found someone else's future biology art, and I just found this creature so inspiring. I thought I have to make a Maximal out of that. And it was basically a future antelope whose 2 horns had fused into one super long one that just curled upward. And to me, it kind of reminded me of a unicorn, just with its horn pointed backwards. So I named the character Einhorn. And in robot mode, the animal's head is the sword's hilt, and he just uses the horn like a sword. There's so much potential for interesting names and designs and weapons and everything when you just, take off all the limits. Don't worry about whether or not kids are going to latch onto it. Just I don't know, play.
Yeah, the biggest thing is you gotta approach it as a toy company, though. That's what you have to look at. And if I think something like that would work well if they had a show to go along with it, where kids could get attached to those characters and their funky looks. If you just threw it out there without any kind of story behind it or any kind of fiction or anything like that behind it, that might turn some kids off.
Yeah, I get that.
But
I mean,
you know,
that's the case with any toy line.
that's
Yeah.
absolutely you're absolutely correct.
Thank you for answering my question.
Thank
I've been
you,
wanting
Nick.
to ask you that for a month, but I do have one very last thing to say. One
Go
note to
for
end on.
Go for it.
I really want that Thundercracker figure that's coming in a few months, but
Oh.
I am so mad that it doesn't come with a Buster figure. You know, because they gave him a dog. I just thought if they made a little figurine of that to go with it, oh, that would be so great. But they didn't.
It would be a nice nod. I think it would be. Yeah, mate, get your own. Get that little dog thing. What was it? That steel jaw that came with Leadfoot from the Revenge of the Fallen. Well, not Revenge of the Fallen. Was that Revenge? No, that was Dark of the Moon. Dark of the Moon, Leadfoot's Human Alliance figure. Get that little dog and just paint it up and pretend that's his dog.
All right. Well, Lucas, I hope you don't mind if I send you a link to some of Beast Wars future concepts.
No, please do. I'd like to see them.
All right then. I only have a few so far, but I'll make more.
Cool.
Including a primal and all that. Well, thanks for answering my question.
Thanks,
I'll
Nick.
let you good say others. Toodles.
Thank you, sir. Have a great night. That was I've been curious. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing, you know, a future evolution of Beast Wars, or at least having it incorporated a little bit more. Let us go, Kyle. Hey, Kyle, how are you, sir? Oh, Kyle, volume. Shh.
Sorry, excuse me.
That's all right. You're excused.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Fantastic.
Well, you sound like you're tired. Am I keeping you from sleeping?
No, I'm just exhausted from doing something.
All
My
right.
back is killing me.
I got you. What can I do for you tonight, Kyle?
But first of all, you probably get this question a lot, and this is probably going to be hard to answer.
Uh-oh.
All right, out of all the collectibles you have in your collection, what is your most prized piece?
Ooh, most prized piece. You know, that might. I'm probably going to shock you, but honestly, oh God, you know what? I got a couple. Can I give you a couple?
Yes.
There's a couple that I have because they were ones that I desperately wanted as kid. You know what? Actually, there's two. I'm going to give you two. I thought there was more, but there's only two. The first one being, and I don't even remember the freaking name for it, but no, I actually do remember the name. God, I'm terrible at this whole thing. It is the Foot Cruiser from the original vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line. It is a hover car that was originally used by the Neutrinos. Some of the people that are old enough probably know this. It was originally used by the Neutrinos in the original vintage cartoon series, the 80s cartoon series, but they didn't make a toy for them. They repainted it black and purple, and they made it a foot soldier vehicle. I wanted that desperately as a kid, never got it, and now as an adult, I have it. That's probably number one. Number two, this is even probably higher than the Foot Cruiser. Are you familiar, Kyle? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
18, sir.
You're 18. Oh God, I feel freaking old. Do you know who Darkwing Duck is?
Somewhat a little bit.
No, you don't. That's okay. That's fine. You have no idea what I'm talking about. It's perfectly okay.
Well, I might have heard of it though, but like I don't really have like an image in my mind.
What about DuckTales?
Let me think.
Not even DuckTales. Oh,
God.
Oh, I'm
just
old.
thinking back to when I was a little kid. Because wait a minute, it sounds familiar.
Just stop. Just stop.
Oh my God.
All right, it's terrible. Yeah, you're batting like 0 right now. Okay, I'm talking about Ninja
It's been
Turtle
so long
stuff.
since I've watched that show. And I'm like, geez.
Don't you lie to me. You've never watched that
I'm
show
not
in your
lying.
life. Full of crap. I know. No, I'm just messing with it. But it is called the Thunderquack. It was Darkwing Duck's.
Deep shit on the shingle.
Yeah, see, you don't have no idea what I'm talking about. But Darkwing Duck was like the Disney Duck version of Batman, kind of. He ran around acting like a superhero. He was ridiculous, all that stuff. And he flew around in a spaceship, or not a spaceship, but a jet called the Thunderquack that was like the Batwing. And it was in the shape of it was a big duck head with wings, and then the top of the head opened up, and that's where Darkwing Duck would sit. That thing I wanted desperately as a kid, never had it, and now as an adult, I have it. That is probably number one, the Foot Cruiser from the Ninja Turtles, which again, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. And number two,
well, you should be surprised about some of the old school stuff from the 80s that I recognize.
oh, okay. So are you familiar with the Neutrinos and their flying car?
No.
See, boom, there it is. Fail. But those are okay. Let me move on to something you might know. My next one that I was going to say, but I did have this as a kid, was the Technodrome from Ninja Turtles. You know the Technodrome, right?
Yes.
All right. Are you just saying that?
No.
You totally are. You can't laugh. You can't laugh when I ask you that question. That gives it away. Oh, for the love of God. Okay, Technodrome.
Oh my God, I'm such an idiot.
You are. It's okay. It's all right. All right, I'll say something. Say something that you might know. Good. Okay, all right, I'll just say that my big Prime 1 Studios Optimus Prime and Megatron. How's that? Does that work for you better?
Yes.
All right, boom, there's your answer. All right, Kyle, you have made me feel bad. You have made me feel old. I need to go drown my sorrows in some beer or something because I'm emotionally unstable.
Of what I was just watching a little bit ago.
So I'm going to take another call because you've hurt my feelings now, and I need to go.
No.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You've hurt my feelings, and I need to go like eat ice cream or something.
How in the world did I hurt your feelings, Paul?
By making me feel old. Well, the fact that
I'm only 18. That's old.
Yeah. Well, the fact that you told me that you're 18 and I can't even remember exactly how old I am. I have to have my wife remind me that I think I'm 36. I don't know. I might be 37. I don't even know how old I am anymore. I just kind of after a while, you're 18. It doesn't matter to you. You got some other milestones coming your way. But once you hit a certain age, it doesn't matter how old you are anymore. You just stop remembering how old you are because it doesn't matter anymore. The next thing I have to look forward to is like AARP. That's what I had to look forward to. You get the, turning 21, you can drink alcohol, you turn 25.
That will never happen.
You don't drink alcohol? Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, people are trying me to actually get me to do that because a lot of people in my school that do that. I'm like, no.
Those people are idiots.
I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs.
Good for you. Anybody who is willing to try to put pressure on you to do anything, they're crap. Get them out of you. You don't need them.
Yeah, because I don't do that. Like people say stuff about my family and everything, and every now and then I will give some good comebacks. So like I just did recently that there was like a hate message I got on Twitter from one of my classmates. You had to be a freaking jerk.
Well, those. It's absolutely true. When those people that say that kind of stuff, they have to pick on you and say there's something wrong with them, and they got to lash out and they got to take whatever's wrong with them. They're insecure, whatever the case may be. They need to lash out and make somebody else feel bad because they feel bad themselves. They're not worth it. Don't ever, ever, ever let somebody, whatever beliefs you have, whatever train of thought you might have on anything, don't ever let anybody tell you what to do. It's your brain, it's your body, it's your life. Whatever you choose for yourself, that's your decision. It's nobody else's business. Tell them to whatever, some expletive that I don't want to say because then it might offend young people. But I'm emotional about that because I don't like it when people do that. That upsets me. But Kyle, I have like 1 more minute. I'm going to try to take 1 more call. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, Kyle. Now that you made me feel old, I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
See ya, Kyle. Hey. And that's true, people. Don't let anybody ever bring you down. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. We're going to go to William. William, hey, what's up? William?
Hello?
Hi. What's up?
Hi, Paul.
How are you?
Good.
Now, I see William. Do you go by Bill?
Either one. Pick or choose.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call you William because it sounds sophisticated. That's what we're gonna do. So what can I do for you? You get the privilege of being the last call for tonight. So make it a good one. What you got for me?
Okay. So I do a lot of impressions, and like I haven't met Optimus Prime, but I know you love Lord of the Rings.
I do.
And I do a Smeagol impression, and I was wondering if you could give me any feedback on it.
Well, you're not in my Ustream show at all, are you? In the chat room?
Well, I was when you were just before you started doing the call-in show.
So were you hear me play, or did you hear me playing my flute terribly?
Yes, I did.
Right,
I thought it was good.
It's pretty bad. Here, I'm going to play it for everybody. Hold on, wait. All right, here we go. Hold on. I got live audience right here. Wait, hold on. I suck. I'm terrible. That's it. Because the other part I screw up terribly. So I do that. All right. So give me Smeagol. What you got?
Okay.
This is the precious Buttons, stupid fat hermits. Give us the precious back.
That's all I got.
I like it. I'm impressed, sir. That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Now, see, the trick, I'm not very good at impressions. Everybody knows I'm pretty bad at them. But the trick now, though, is for to do an impression, you got to be able to say anything. You got to be able to just have a conversation with me. Like if I wanted to talk to you right now and say, William, I want you to be Smeagol talking to me this whole time. Could you do that?
I could probably do that for you, but I don't know how to turn out.
That's not bad. But that's the trick.
Yeah.
To do, because otherwise you're doing an impression. You know what it sounds like in your mind, how Andy Serkis said it, and you're kind of recreating that in your mind. You're saying it, but to be good, you got to be able to just have a full-on conversation. But that was not bad.
Thank you.
That was not bad. I was pretty impressed when you said it. It's weird, but when you said it, I instantly looked over. I have and I don't know why, because Gollum and Smeagol weren't a lot in the Hobbit movies, but I have hanging here on my wall. I have the key to Erebor, and I have replica coins that are actually made by Weta, which is, both of these are made by Weta, but I have replica
visual effects for it.
Correct. I have replica coins, and I'm pulling them out right now, of the gold coins that were in the Desolation of Smaug, where he was, the big giant gold stuff. So for whatever reason, when you did that, I instantly looked over at those, and I was just drawn in. It was like, oh, I'm there. It's like I'm talking to Smeagol right now. That's what it was. That was good though. I was really very impressed.
Thank you.
Very good. Is that it? That's all you got? You just want to do improve? Oh, all right. Well, that's quick and easy. Well, then thank you, William. I appreciate the call, sir.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you.
You sound like you're over, I'm guessing, in the UK, so it's probably late for you.
Actually, I'm in Australia. It's only 2 o'clock.
Australia? You don't sound like you're in Australia at all.
Well, I am.
Wow.
Well, I was born here. But...
Yeah? See, I'll talk with you like this. This is my terrible Australian accent.
It's probably one of the hardest accents to do.
It is. It really is. Well, that and German accents I have a hard time with.
Yeah.
German's really tough, but Australian's not bad. My German always comes out sounding like Steve Irwin. And I feel bad. I feel bad because everybody that I have several Australian friends, and they always tell me that he is an absolute terrible representation of the Australian people. Let me ask you this. Being in Australia, have you ever been to New Zealand and been to the whole Shire thing that they have built up down there?
No, I haven't. I've never been out of the country.
Oh, man. That's one thing that I'm terrified of going to Australia, because you guys got a butt ton of poisonous animals. It scares the bejesus out of me.
Don't go to Sydney, because that's where the deadliest spider is.
See, why do you tell me that? That's not... I would want to go to Sydney, because Sydney's a nice place. I see it on, like, Finding Nemo, and I want to go to Australia.
I don't know. My dad was born in Sydney, and
Oh.
that's not very nice to say, I guess. But
Wait a minute. Are you talking smack on your dad now?
maybe.
That's terrible. He's not around there right now, though, is he? So that's why you're getting away with it.
No, he's in the kitchen.
Yeah, see, but you're talking quiet. He don't hear you talking smack. I got you.
I got the door closed.
All right. Okay.
You see, my dad was born in Sydney, and my mum was born in Hobart in Tassie. So
Tassie?
kind of from all over the place.
What is Tassie? Tasmania?
Yeah. Tasmania.
Okay. Yeah. See, you can't say that. I'm in California, dude. I don't know. I don't know that fancy stuff. I don't even know what a wallaby is.
It's like a small kangaroo.
Yeah, aren't those the things that like are vicious?
No, they're not. Actually.
Oh wait, what is it? No, I'm thinking
they're only kind of
the
vicious.
dingo. The dingo ate the baby.
Yeah. Well, that's a conspiracy theory.
I'm telling you, but we all here in the United States believe that dingoes are very violent and dangerous and eat babies.
No, if you ever go to Australia Zoo, if you visit it, ever.
I would like I said, I would love to. That's one of those places that I would absolutely love to go, but
yeah.
I would have number one. The biggest thing is, and I mean, you mentioned the deadliest spider in the world. I'm sure it's not like crawling all over Sydney.
No,
you know what I mean.
I mean the bushy lands.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like if you're at the downtown Sydney, you're not going to have to worry about poisonous snakes or spiders and stuff.
No,
that much,
no.
But for me, the biggest, I mean, I'm sounding like a total idiot right now and probably offending a whole bunch of people. But the biggest thing with me is I don't like being on airplanes. I'm like terrified of airplanes. Heights. Oh, I don't like heights much. I can't even go over a bridge without freaking out.
Going over bridges.
Yeah, I hate them. If there's something like that's not under my feet, that's how I am. When things are not underneath my feet, then I freak out. So if I'm on a boat, I don't like being on boats because there's nothing really under my feet. I don't like being on planes. I don't like being on bridges, all that kind of stuff. So I'd have to fly for like 1,000,000 hours to get to Australia. And that freaks me out.
Well, I don't think it'd be that long.
It might. It might. You don't know. You don't know how long it takes to fly to the United States.
True. Never
exactly.
Been, so.
Exactly. So have you ever been to 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney?
No, I don't. I'm not sure if that's a place.
That should be a place. If that's not a real place, then I'll be really, really mad because they lied to me in Finding Nemo. You need to find that out, and then you need to tell me.
I'll ask my dad.
Yeah. Well, no, just go on Google Maps or something. Your dad's not going to know. I guess I could probably go on Google Maps, but I'm just too lazy. That's about it.
Actually, I'll do it now.
He's gonna do it right now. We're gonna. People in my chat room are saying that it's not a real place. So they lied to me. They lied to me in Finding Nemo. That does not make me happy.
Way, Sydney, Google Maps.
There you go.
It is a real place.
It is a real place.
Except it's 42 Wallaby Circuit, Mona Vale, New South Wales.
That don't count. What is that? That's stupid sounding.
I don't know.
That is definitely not. That's not 42 Wallaby Way.
42 Wallaby Circuit, same thing.
No.
Well, there's a few other ones as well.
That's totally not the same thing. If it's not a dentist office, then I'm really upset. I'm gonna Pixar's not too far from me. I'm gonna go down there and complain to them, be like, this is not a real place. That would be hilarious if I actually did that. Went in there and be like, I just tried going to 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, and it doesn't exist. See what they say, just to be a smart aleck. But all right, William, I'm gonna go because now it's late and I gotta go, and I'm actually a little bit hungry. That's random. I know it's random, but it happens sometimes. But cool, thank you. Thank you for calling, though. And what's that?
Your logo is making me hungry.
See, there you go. So, but thank you, William, for calling in. Your Smeagol / that's more Smeagol because it was a little bit more peaceful sounding, not as angry sounding. So we're gonna say it's Smeagol. Was actually really good. I was very impressed with it. And go and hang out with poisonous animals. You know.
Well, I shall do.
Just don't like oh, and kangaroos, they're like pretty vicious, aren't they? Kangaroos are vicious. They're
No,
like,
well,
no?
there
Or
was this
koalas.
one
No, I'm
time
thinking
that my mum
koalas.
was scratched on the eye by a kangaroo, but
I'm
that
thinking-
was because she kind of aggravated it. But
I'm thinking koalas. That's what it is. Those are vicious.
you can hug a koala at Australia Zoo.
Really?
Like,
I
yeah.
always thought that, again, I'm just sounding like an absolute uneducated moron in the United States. I honestly thought that koalas were vicious little animals that would like claw your eyeballs out.
Imagine they're like a scaled down version of a giant panda. It's pretty much all they are. They're pretty much, they
Wow.
act like a house cat.
Really?
If you had one as a pet and you let it out, it'd go find a tree and climb it and stay up there for ages.
Wow. See, us Americans are stupid. I'm just going to leave it at that.
No, you're not stupid.
No, we absolutely are. We absolutely are. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's just one of those things where we get, I don't know if it's just me, you just get these preconceived notions of how things are, and it really isn't like, but that, you know, in all fairness, I have a friend of mine who is from Australia that came here and said that it was so incredibly different because of how movies portray America, that he was like expecting a completely different thing. And when he got here, it was a complete opposite.
Well, if I went to New York, I'd probably expect to see Spider-Man swinging everywhere. And
that would be cool. I still think Spider-Man is hanging around there, but that, you know, that's just me. But that's just me. But okay, cool. William, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Get out of here. So you go and hang out. Have a good night, sir, or day, whatever.
Okay. Well, it's not much past midday here, so.
Oh well, see, it's 9 p.m. here, or it's 11 after 9 p.m. So you're in the future technically because it's Sunday for you.
Yeah, it is. It's the 19th.
Yeah, see, you're in the future boy. All right, future boy. I will talk to you later then.
Okay.
All right, bye. That's funny, and I completely sounded like I'm an absolutely uneducated American. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We're gonna wrap this up, and like I said, I'm a little bit hungry. I think I'm gonna go eat an American hot dog or something like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, everybody, for calling in. I have an itch, like a bug bite on the side of my ear. It's kind of annoying and kind of hurts a little bit now that I'm thinking about it. But so thanks everybody for calling in. I did my best to try to get through as many people as I can. I think I did pretty good. Beyond that, though, I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Thanks for tuning in. I will talk to everybody later. Good night.